Hi everyone. It is day 36 and we're going to continue our series on just ordinary herbs. Only we're talking about the essential oils, and today we're going to discuss the benefits of marjoram. Now marjoram is a pretty heavy smell to me. It smells very herbal, but it smells really strong. So with marjoram, it's used a lot in chicken dishes, and you want to use just a small amount. And especially with essential oils, you just want to dip a toothpick in there, use a little bit, and then if you need more, so be it. But it can be very overpowering if you use too much. So you don't want to use too much. Okay, marjoram has a lot of medicinal properties. It's a pretty interesting herb. It's a vasodilator, which means that it can help dilate the vessels, which can provide for better blood flow, and which is good to help in using it in blends, especially with ylang ylang. It can be used to help keep the blood pressure in balance, or to help reduce that number a little bit. And it's also an antispasmodic. It is very helpful when you use it with a carrier oil to rub into the muscles, especially after you've exercised, or if you're having cramping in the muscle. It can actually reduce that with it being an antispasmodic. It's also is a digestive stimulant, so when you use it in your cooking, or you can use it in a capsule, it can actually stimulate the digestive system and help it move along better. It's an antifungal, so it's used. It can be used on skin-related fungal situations, and help reduce that. What it does is it helps prevent replication. That's what these oils do, is they help prevent the replication. And if a virus or a fungus can't replicate, then it's not going to be able to continue to grow. So that's what it does. It's also can be sedative. So marjoram can be used in a diffuser to be calming, to reduce anxious feelings, but also to be kind of relaxing, or help you to relax to sleep. So that's really good. Marjoram can also be used with a carrier oil. You always want to use the oils with a carrier oil, usually 2 to 4 drops in a teaspoon of oil. And you can apply it to the chest or the upper back to reduce coughing. And they talk about it being heavy coughing. So, I mean, that's something when you've got inflammation in the bronchial tubes, or that deep cough, it can reduce that by applying this to the chest. It can also be helpful for when you get the sores in the corner of your mouth, and also if you get boils. These things can all have application of marjoram. They talk about it being effective, being applied directly to the area of concern. So that's an important factor, knowing that you can apply it there. Also, whenever you don't know where to apply an oil, you can apply it to the bottom of your feet. If you know anything about reflexology, there's lots of points on your feet that are trigger points, and they can stimulate those organs. It's also, I think I've touched on most of them actually. Oh, it can also be used for when you have joint discomfort, or especially when you have joint discomfort in your wrist from repetitive motion. And also when you have tendon issues. You can apply marjoram to assist in that discomfort, and that giving the body what it needs, it can heal, or it can begin the healing process. So these kind of oils are good for this, to help provide the necessary constituents that are going to assist the body in what it needs to do. So very, very helpful. It is steam distilled from the leaves, and emotionally it is helpful if you have doubt. If you have doubt, it can be helpful when you're diffusing it, to help you to feel more reassured and to become more trusting, especially trusting of yourself. So trusting in what you feel inside. So that's basically marjoram in a nutshell. Remember, muscles, blood pressure, joints, anxious feelings. These are all things that can be improved by using marjoram. You have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.